for that chopped and screwed stuff. It gets a little confused. Here, give me it again. Maybe you guys can help me out here.
Have you ever seen a deadbeat all alone next to me? Out of a magazine, and you just want to let them know who you are.
Man, that's how my name's AJ Chapman. It's awesome to be out here. I don't know. That's how I be dancing at the club. I went to this club once. I work for 89X, and we went to this little club, and I was there, and I'm all dancing around just like that, just shaking it and doing all these gyrations. And I noticed this club's a little weird. Like people were being a little different. I'm just shaking it, and then like the DJ comes up to me, he's like, "Hey man, you have great moves." I'm like, "Thanks, man." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. Why are you standing so close to me?" I'm looking around, and it hits me. I'm like, I'm in a gay club. And I'm like, I have nothing against gay people. That's not my cup of coffee. I like mine straight. And I'm looking around, I'm like, oh. I didn't catch on all the guys are grinding each other, and I'm sitting there smiling like, hey guys, what's up? I'm like, oh shit. I was looking like I'm a piece of meat. Not good. So, you know, I got my shirt on. Everybody's got to buy one of these. We're over there. We're going to rock the boat. My girl right there. We be rocking together. I don't know, Howie said to do something like that every once in a while. Like that? Does that get everybody's attention? Bam! Is that cool? We'll keep that in there. Every once in a while, I'll throw that out there. You guys, I feel like you guys should be laughing when I do that. No. But, does anybody live at home with their parents here? Oh, me too. It's cool. You know, I'm living at home with my parents. It's cool. But you see, I had my own room for a little bit because I thought I was sweet. And my brother, who's older, like a couple of years, he goes, I need to come home and live because I got kicked out of my baby mama's house. Are you considered having a baby mama if you have 2 kids with a girl? Is that a baby mama? Is that considered baby mama? 2 kids. He has 2, so does that mean he's like a baby mama? Yeah. So like twice other baby mama? Yeah. Alright, okay, so he's like a baby mama. So he's coming back home, and I'm like, damn it. So I try to like tell him, because my parents are like, it's up to you, Andrew. You decide if he comes back. I'm like, alright. I go, alright, because I figured he's dumb. I'm like, if you can find a way to make sure I don't lose my room space, you can come back. And he's stupid. He failed out of college, so I'm like, good. I got to worry. So I come home from work the next day, and I'm like, the fuck? He's like, got us bunk beds. I saved room. You get top, I got bottom. I'm like, hell no. I got no damn bunk bed. He's like, it's cool, try it out. I tried to go on the top bunk and started to break. I'm like, what? So I'm on a top bunk now, and since I've been up there, I have like the littlest bladder. I have to pee every damn night. I have to go down this little damn ladder, and it's for a little kid, and the problem is the ladder rails are really small, and I have a big foot. I wear a size 12 shoe, so I have trouble getting down this thing. So I have to like jump off, so in the middle of the night you hear, my parents are like, what's going on? I'm like, I just had to go to the bathroom, can't go up the stairs. So bunk beds are fun. Every time my brother moves around, the bed shakes because he's a little husky. I don't know what's called that, but he's husky. 3XL shirt, does that make you husky? I don't know, he's a little bit big. And when he moves, the whole bed shakes, and I feel like I'm on the fucking Titanic and it's going down. I'm always waking up like, no. And the worst thing is, I haven't been able to get a girl up there yet. I don't know why. You guys fans of bunk beds, you girls out here? Okay, that's probably why. People don't like that. But it's okay. It's cool. I'll make it. I see people are drinking today. Everybody's getting their drink on. It's awesome. I see you guys are in control. Most of us are in control of our drinking. But you know what's funny is when I hang out with my friends, they're those drinkers that you hate. Because they drink and they get really loud. You know what? A drunk person reminds me of a CD that's skipping. Like they'll keep saying one thing over and over and over. And because my name's Andrew, they'll be like, Andrew, Andrew, Andrew. And then they start doing this little paw thing where they're like, and they're trying to get a hold of you. As soon as they get you, they move you, and you're like, no. And they're like, Andrew. And then when they get you, they talk into your ear as if this is the microphone right here, as if they can't just say, Andrew, and I'll hear. They gotta be like, Andrew. And it's like, what? And then they would say something stupid to tell you. I'm drunk. I know you're drunk. I can smell you. I'm your DD. If you keep talking in my face, we're both gonna be drunk. We're gonna have some trouble. And they're sitting there just like, I love you, man. Okay, stop touching me. Or, you know the people that drink and it influences them in certain ways? Like, you ever know a guy that's really hard, who's going like, oh, fuck anybody else that messes with me tonight. They start drinking. No one likes me. I have no friends. It's like, Motherfucker, you're supposed to have my back. What are you crying for? I just want a hug. Get off me. Or the friend that comes too loving, where they're like, I love you, dude. I love you. Quit touching my back. We're at a party. I love you. It's like, dude, stop. And it's just like annoying. And has anybody ever designated drive here, like helped your friends out? It's you motherfuckers that make me work all the time. I'm always telling my friends, they'll call me and be like 3 in the morning. I need a ride home. I'm drunk. I'm like, fuck. And the worst thing about driving someone home is I'm not good with directions. So they're giving me directions that suck. We're like, have you ever been in one of those circle things where you're going in a circle constantly? And I'm like, which way do I gotta go? Make another left, make another left. But we're in a fucking circle, and they're like, this is starting to look familiar. That's because we've been around 6 laps. This isn't NASCAR, motherfucker. Get me out of here. And you know what the worst thing is? Have you ever had to call somebody when you're lost? When you're like, you're just so lost, you don't know what's going on, and you call somebody up, and you're all like, oh, I'm so fucking lost. And the first thing they're always going to say, well, where are you at? I don't fucking know. That's why I'm lost. What do you mean, where am I at? Well, can you describe what area? No, that is why I'm lost. And then, like, I was lost in Detroit, so I'm not really good with my area. And someone's like, do you see a fist? A black fist? I'm like, there's a lot of black fists out here. There's people walking around at night. What do you mean? I'm looking around, looking at people like, are you the black fist I'm looking for? He's like, what'd you say? I'm like, nothing. Like, I'm nothing out here. So if you're going to drink, if you have a designated driver, be kind to them. It's like, be kind, be wine, be kind. Fuck it, I can't think of a good rhyme. Okay, fuck that. No. Okay, another thing for you guys is, guys will understand this. Do you know how girls go out on these things called girl nights? When girls go out and they have their little night. And if you're a guy and say you don't do all the little things, you're a big shit. Because when they hang out with their girls, they're just going to sit there and be like, you know, Andrew didn't give me flowers lately. And then there's that one boyfriend who does such a great job, and she's like, well, my boyfriend gives me flowers. And it's like, fuck him. Fuck that guy. Why are you going to make me look bad? And then she'll be like, another person will step up and be like, my boyfriend doesn't have money, so he cooks for me. And I'm like, fuck. And what happens is they'll call you that night, and the first thing you do is go, hey, what's going on? They're like, I just got done with girls' night. You're like, fuck, Judgment Day. It's over. And they're like, did you know that Jenny's boyfriend gets her flowers? And I'm like, fucking flowers are gay. They're gonna die anyway. And then I usually I like to get girls the flowers from the dollar store, those plastic ones. And I always use this line. I'm always like, those flowers are like our love. They last forever. She's like, quit using that same line on me. That was Valentine's Day, Christmas, and my birthday. I'm like, I only spent $3. It's okay. And the thing is, we're so pissed at you about it. And like, you know, girls make guys watch dumb movies, those chick flick movies. Do you ever watch those? Your girl? Yeah. Fucking fuck. Have you ever seen The Notebook? You ever got stuck watching that? You girls, come and clap at that stupid movie. It always ends the same way. She don't fucking remember. Quit making us watch it. They're always like, it's so beautiful what he does for her. And then after the movie, after that part, they always do the same thing. They look at you, tears in their eyes. They're like, beep, 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 beep. They look at you and they go, would you do that for me? And the first thing I always say is, I'm like, I start thinking about it. I'm like, how old are you going to be when you lose your mind? She's like, what? I'm like, well, I mean, if this is going to be something that's going to happen soon, then hell no. I'm still young. But if we're old, I guess, I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to say? If you say that line, you're going to get in trouble, guys. So I've tested it out, and I'm currently single. How's everybody doing? Ladies? All right, so we're going to talk about some Barack for a minute, because we need to make sure we vote, or we're going to have McCain in there, and that's like having another voice. If you want Barack, make some noise. B-Rock the vote! B-Rock the vote! I feel like I'm at a rally. Yeah, B-Rock! Howie, B-Rock the vote. Yeah. It's going to be sweet. But one last thing I want to talk about is I've noticed a lot of, you know, we got Barack watches, Barack this, Barack this. I mean, it's cool, and I saw a Barack watch, and I was looking at it, and I was about to get his face on it. I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, that's kind of cool. I mean, if he wins, you know, I got a cool. When he wins. Let me change that. When he wins. And I'm looking at this watch, and instead of numbers, it had the word change written every time. I go to the jewelry store, and I'm like, where's the numbers? He goes, well, on Barack Obama's watch, it's always time for change. All right, guys, you guys did a great audience. I'm AJ Chapman. Thank you so much. Make some noise. Let's be off the boat.